Hi, these comments are for one of my students. I'm going to use your initials, MAY, and I hope you had a very Merry Christmas. I think that's a couple of days ago, and I hope that you and your family have a wonderful New Year 2021. It's hard to believe that the new year is coming, and hopefully, this next year is much better than 2020. I don't know about you, but I'm going to be glad to put this year behind me. Okay, so we're doing some speaking practice, and I am Michael from OTCOnlineTOEFLCourse.com. I'm getting ready to listen to your independent speaking practice test. I have the rubrics here, and here's your email. You say, "Hi, Mr. Buckoff. Please listen to, evaluate, score, and provide feedback on my independent speaking practice test 1. So, do you agree or disagree with the following statement? 18-year-olds are not mature enough to vote. Use specific examples and details to support your opinion." Okay, so let's see how you answered this question.
I disagree with the idea of 18-year-old are not mature enough to vote because it is not convenient. These days, 18-year-old can follow the
No, you're missing it again. You're doing exactly the same thing you did before. You're using a rising tone at the end of each of your sentences. Stop. Don't do that. Your tone needs to fall when you get to the end of each of your sentences. Now, when you get to the end of a thought group, if it's not the last thought group in the sentence, the tone can go up slightly, right? But you got to work on that a little bit more. So I'll give you a sample sentence. I might say, "I went to the store yesterday because I wanted to buy some bread." And then when I get to bread, "So I went to the store yesterday." Notice how my tone goes up. Then I say, "because I wanted to buy some bread." And then my tone falls at the end. So for more information about this, go to Intonation Lessons 36 through 40.
nominee on social media and can inform about them so they can choose the right nominee for their country and their future. The another reason is that it's also not effective because only 18 years old can know the problem of their generation. Therefore, they can choose the right position for solving their generation problem. These are the reason why I disagree 18 years olds are not mature enough to vote.
Okay, so are not
I disagree.
are not mature enough to vote, right? So I think you got some pretty big delivery problems here you got to work on now. If you want to do some TOEFL private lessons, I have that option. I'd like to spend maybe a couple of weeks with you. Maybe we can spend 3 or 4 hours a week, and I can definitely help you with your tone. It may take some time, but that's something that we need to work on. So if you're interested in the TOEFL private lessons, go over to bettertoeflscores.com and you'll see the option, one of the tabs at the top. It'll say TOEFL private lessons.
With the idea of
Okay, let me listen to it one more time and I'll give you a
18
score.
years old are not mature enough to vote because it is not convenient. These days, 18 years old can follow
Because it's not convenient these days. What is that? How do you organize anything around that? You have, so they're not mature enough and it's not convenient. Let's see how you illustrate
the
those
nominee on
ideas.
social media and can inform about them so they can choose the right nominee for their country and their future. The another reason is that it's also not effective because only 18 years old can know the problem of their generation. Therefore, they can choose the right position for solving their generation problem. These are the reason why I disagree 18 years olds are not mature enough to vote.
Okay, I think you need a better organization. I think that's going to be really helpful with your score here. So, topic development, I'm going to put you at about 2. I'm going to say 2.0 out of 4, 15 points out of 30. I think that's where you are right now in this practice test. So, you need a little bit better connection of ideas between what you do in the beginning and in the middle of your response. Okay, so study speaking lesson number 6, how to make your speaking and writing more coherent. I think that's a really good lesson for you right now. Okay, one more. I want you to take a look at TOEFL Independent Speaking Strategies. It's master lesson number 1. I think that's a good lesson for you also right now. Okay? So I think that's important. And don't forget to study the lessons on intonation, pronunciation lessons 36 through 40. Those are the ones I'd like to go over with you in private lessons, by the way. So it'd be 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That's 5 different lessons on tone. Each day we can focus on a different aspect of intonation for 1 hour face to face using Zoom, and I will let you record the lesson so you can listen to it over and over and over. Right? So let me know if you're interested in doing that. I charge $50 an hour for TOEFL private lessons. Okay? And thank you for doing this practice test.